Steve Slaton, this is the point in the show where we talk about our sponsor, the Book Exchange. And I'm going to tell you one word you're not going to hear out of my mouth today. Any guesses? Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas.
I'm not talking about Christmas. Day after Halloween, Christmas ads are running. Stations are flipping over to Christmas music. It's crap. But if you did want to buy your presents early, you might want to go to the Book Exchange or Book Exchange online and use what code, Steve Slaton?
Burning Couch for damn near 25% off, which is damn near free.
It is 25% off, and it is damn near free. So I'm not saying do your Christmas shopping yet. Especially with basketball season coming up, you can get all your basketball gear there. We're winning, looking good for a bowl game. They'll have bowl game shirts. I mean, those would make good Christmas presents if I wanted to talk about Christmas, which we're not talking about Christmas yet, are we?
Not at all. We still got Thanksgiving first.
Yeah, thank you. Let's eat the turkey, then buy the presents. Go to the Book Exchange, 25% off. Use the code Burning Couch. But before Owen gets here, quick thoughts on that game against BYU, which I was a little worried about because we were favored, and I don't like when we're favored. But, man, they came out strong.
Yeah, I think, this is probably the best 3 quarters of a game we played. I think we scored on not every possession, but 2 possessions per quarter. So that's where we didn't sputter. I think, fourth quarter we didn't score, but the damage was done into where we asserted ourselves, especially with the ground game, especially with those 2 young guys. I mean, hey, that's what I love to see. That's the West Virginia football I love and enjoy watching.
And when you're in a game like that, they did not ever take their foot off the pedal. And I got to ask, I mean, when you're in a game like that, is there a point where you kind of take your foot off the pedal a little bit, where it's like, okay, this game's done. We don't need to go full force anymore.
I would say in the fourth quarter when you're up by three scores and you're not even safe because it can always be turned around. But I mean, well, you see with playoff football, certain teams like, you got to drop 50 and 60 every game. But, yeah, I think there's certain times, but this game, I think we played it well. I think coming in the half, it was kind of touchy, but coming out in the third quarter, we showed that, hey, look, this is our game.
CJ had a great game and looked good, even though he, again, got a little scared. He went out for a bit. But, you can't say enough about the guys, that whole crew of running backs, are just amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Jaheim White has been coming out these past few weeks too. He's a young dude to where he's hungry to where I like the punch together with them too. I think it's going to be, we find an identity to really get the rushing game on and pop up.
Jaheim White at times just looked unstoppable, like fast, I always feel like we play against running backs like that all the time. It's like, can you just catch this guy? And I feel like we have one with him because he had a couple that he broke out for a couple, 20 plus yard runs and just was like a shoestring tackle away from going all the way.
Yeah, I think he averaged around 9 yards a carry, and I think CJ averaged around 7. That's a great day for a running back. For both of them to go for over 100 too, that means you pound the ball, you have in your way. You're not going to lose many games doing that with that game plan.
So we'll talk more about the game in just a minute. We're going to take a break. Come back. Owen Schmidt is on the show
from Jam Street Media.